Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're continuing Bo Burnham's What Special with, I believe, left brain, right brain. There were a couple people in the comments of yesterday's video who were like super excited about it, and some people said, you know, the title of the song and everything, which is totally cool. I don't know what the song is going to be about. I can kind of guess from the title of it, but super excited about this one based off of everybody's reaction yesterday. And as always, if you guys have been enjoying the videos, consider clicking that subscribe button. But okay, let's do it. Let's start.
So don't talk to her anymore. Okay.
Hello, patient 24602.
Hi, I'm sorry.
How are you feeling?
Does that mean anything? 24602. Does that mean anything? I feel like it's such a random number that it is probably significant, but I don't know. So hopefully some of you guys know.
Hello, patient 24602.
Hi, I'm sorry.
How are you feeling?
Not great.
Has the treatment been working?
No, it hasn't been.
What are your remaining symptoms?
I internalize my feelings. I have trouble like other people and relating to them
So
is just
basically
hard.
You're still a little bitch.
Real mature of you, disembodied voice up
I
there.
was just joking, nigga.
We are right by Oakland. Careful with that shit.
I'm not human. I can say whatever I want.
All right, just get to the what's wrong with me? What is wrong with me, please?
Your emotions and your logic are at war.
Okay.
Your creativity and your analysis are at war. And most simply, your left and right brain are at war.
My left and my right.
To fix the problem, we must separate them from each other.
Separate.
Splitting your neurological functions in 5, 4, 3.
We book an appointment. You don't just start counting down.
This may hurt a bit.
I don't even know what it is.
0.
Just.
Isolation complete. This is Bo's left brain. Objective, logical, cold, analytical, aware of patterns, aware of trends. He's efficient. And a prick. This is Bo's right brain. Subjective, creative, sensory, aware of feelings, aware of people. He's emotional.
Yes.
So it said, also, did the voice say the N-word? Like, okay, interesting. It says his emotions, his left brain and his right brain are at war with each other. Like, you know, the left brain is the more analytical, logical, factual, like more in tune with reality. It's like the realistic, you know, part of the brain, right? And the right brain is like the emotional, creative, more abstract, I guess, part of the brain. And like normally, like they, you know, they work together to function, you know, cohesively, right? But it said his brain is at war with each other. His right brain and his left brain are at war with each other. So like they're both trying to, like, you know, control him, and it's struggling to, you know, work together. This is going to be like super crazy. Like I already know this is going to be like really cool. The lighting and everything, and like the acting is already like so good.
Aware of feelings, aware of people. He's emotional.
Yes.
And an idiot.
It's your opinion, so just
Okay,
careful
boys.
with opinions. You.
Play nice.
I am the left brain, I am the left brain. I work really hard till my inevitable death brain. You got a job to do, you better do it right. And the right way is with the left brain's might. I like Oreos and pussy. Yeah, okay. And I cried for at least an hour after watching Toy Story 3. I am the right brain. I have feelings. I'm a little all over the place, but I'm lustful, trustful, and I'm looking for somebody to love. Or put my penis. Here comes the female.
So like the left brain is like, you know, you got a job to do, you're gonna do it right, you're gonna do it efficient, and that's your only purpose in life. It says like my left brain until I'm my death brain or whatever. Like that's all the left brain thinks about. It's just like you know, focusing on something and like getting it done the right way. And then the right brain is just like super in tune with its feelings, and like you're crying during Toy Story 3 and you like Oreos and pussy and like all this stuff. Like it's not focused on like completing a task. It wants to do what is going to, you know, trigger those emotions and like, you know, maybe find happiness or whatever.
Trustful and I'm looking for somebody to love. Put my penis. Here comes a female. Here comes a female. Puff your chest out, take your phone and check your email. Our evolutionary purpose is repopulate. So gather data now and see if she's a possible mate. Holy fuck, I think she might be the one. There's something about her, I just can't describe it. Tits. I am the earth, she's the glorious sun. I want her to trust me, and I just want her to sit on my face. Sit. Alright, now right brain, you're being insane. No left brain, I'm just being alive. You should try it. You might like it. I worked hard to give him everything he cared about. You were worried about the things that he was scared about. I'm calm and collected when you act wild. I am the adult, you are the child. You think you're the right one every time.
So yeah, I mean, they really, now he's showing that they really are at war, you know, with each other. Like one thinks they're correct and the other one thinks, you know, the other one thinks they're correct, and you think the, you know, the opposite is wrong, when like, you know, in reality, like, you know, they should work together in harmony, like in a good functional way. I think for me, I think I'm a, like, people always say like, oh, I'm a right, like, you know, I predominantly use my right brain or my left brain or whatever, like, and I guess there's definitely like some merit to that. Like some people are definitely more creative thinkers, and some other people are more like logical thinkers or like learners, or, you know, whatever. Some are in tune with their feelings, some aren't. I would say me personally, like I do look at things in a more like logical, factual, like analytical way. But at the same time, like I would say I'm also kind of a creative, you know, because I'm doing stuff like this and I love like just messing with things and like trying different stuff and whatever. And you guys have seen it. I'm also in tune with my emotions. Like I'm not necessarily afraid to show my emotions, but at the same time, like sometimes I feel like it's hard to express my emotions. I don't know if that is because, you know, society always like, you know, it's kind of like a cultural thing to where men shouldn't show their feelings or something like that, right? Because it shows you're vulnerable and you're not manly or whatever. Like on Can't Handle This, my video, where, you know, I shed a tear, man. Like there was a tear going down my face, and you guys would be surprised at how many people left comments saying like, man, big respect for you for like, you know, showing your emotions and not being afraid to do that. And it's like, why is that a thing? You know, like why should that be a thing? This is so great so far. Like the lighting, like props to the lighting guy, dude. Props to the lighting guy so far, because like switching between the left brain and the right brain and stuff, like there's a guy back there doing that. I'm assuming it could all just be like programmed and you know, it's just all on Bo. It could totally just be all on Bo, like with the choreography and the timing and everything too. This is so cool.
You are the child, you think you're the right one every time. You think you know everything, you don't know anything at all. Half of his problems were supposed to be mine, but you wanted everything. I hope that you're happy, 'cause he's sure not.
Oh, come on, man. I think it's a thing where like Bo definitely is struggling with this, right? Because he probably maybe tries to like hide his pain or like his feelings behind. It's like both sides are trying to keep him happy, right? But they're both failing because they're trying to do it separately. Like through Bo's work and, you know, maybe his goals and objectives and everything, you know, the left brain is trying to find happiness in like this logical way through his work, like setting a goal and sticking to it and trying to achieve the goal in the most like efficient and logical way possible. And then you have the right brain who is, you know, trying to find a mate and like, you know, maybe trying to find happiness that way, but it's being held back by, you know, the left brain.
Mine, but you wanted everything. I hope that you're happy, cause he's sure not. Well, according to my calculations, you're a pussy. Name calling, really? We're gonna do name calling? I'm not calling names, right? I'm just stating facts, and the fact is, you're a quivering pussy. I'm the pussy? Well, at least I don't play with toys still, okay? Rubik's Cubes are not toys. To keep my spatial reasoning skills sharp, left brain plays the toys. Look at you, Johnny fucking toy player. Well, at least I did my fucking job. I kept him working, I kept him productive. You were supposed to look after him. You were supposed to keep him emotionally stable through all this. Now you're trying to blame me for how he's feeling. How he's feeling. If he's feeling unhappy, it's because you failed him. You did this to him, he hates you, I know he does. He fucking hates you! Right brain, look, I'm sorry. No, you're not. Look, maybe there's something that we could do together. Together.
Work together.
Take the best parts of both of us, put them together. I'm listening. It would let you let your feelings out. It would let me analyze. So you could man the themes, I'll man the form. It's something that George Carlin did. It's something that Steve Martin did. It's something special that we could both perform. Do you know what it is? Juggling. We could juggle and juggle our cares away. It was comedy. We could do comedy together.
Initiate reassembly.
All right, right brain, we're gonna do comedy together, all right, left brain, I'll do comedy with you. Look, we can fix them like this. We can make them happy again, I promise. Left brain, I love you.
3, 2,
I know.
1. Experimentation complete.
Thank you very much.
Oh, man. Dude, that hits so much harder, I feel like, after watching Inside. Man, my empathy levels just must be off the charts, dude. Cause I get sad just like seeing him sad, dude, and like hearing about it. So this is my first time seeing this, obviously, and I've seen Inside, and I'm curious to know, like, if you guys have seen this before Inside, you know, like several years ago or whatever, and have you gone back to watch it since, and did it hit you differently? Because man, hearing them talk about how the left brain and the right brain were going to join together to create comedy to try and make him happy. And then, you know, him realizing that could be the solution, right? And like knowing that maybe, you know, it still hasn't necessarily worked for him. It's just, it really puts like into light that struggle, you know. This is such a unique way to like express his feelings to the audience, you know, in hopes that, you know, they would get it, but even then, like, they still didn't, dude. Like, they hit the most serious part at the end. Like, I don't feel like they laughed very much in the beginning, but then when it got serious is when they started laughing. Like, why is that? I think the biggest challenge is just finding that balance, right? Like the balance between, you know, logic and emotion. Like, that's the big struggle. And I mean, I struggle with that. I'm sure, you know, you guys have struggled with that. It's always like like for me personally, I'm always trying to find something that I think is going to, you know, give me like fulfillment and like make me happy. And then a lot of the times I'll just get like overwhelmed, or, you know, I bite off more than I can chew or something like that. And I just like, you know, it just kind of falls flat, you know, and you kind of give up in a way. and you move on to something else. You move on to the next thing because you didn't find what you were looking for. And then at the end, you know, he threw in the Star Wars reference there right before they merged back together. The I love you and I know, which is like, oh man, it's so perfect because, you know, the right brain, the emotional brain is saying I love you, and the logical factual left brain is saying I know. Like, it doesn't show emotion. Like, it's just like the logical answer, you know? Like, you can't it can't show emotion. It's just gonna do what it's got to do. And that was just such a perfect reference, a perfect line to the end of it. All right, guys, that was the left brain, right brain reaction. Man, that one was something. That's probably like definitely up there, top 3 of like my favorite songs, or like, you know, little acts that he's ever done. That was amazing. The acting was incredible, like switching between both of them, the lighting, and like just the timing and the choreography and everything. And then of course the message was just, it's just such a great song, dude. I don't know if I'd even call it a song. I guess it's more just kind of like a skit or whatever, like just a little part of the show, you know. But man, that was good. I can see why all you guys hyped it up. Now I'm even more excited for the finale, because like some people have already been hyping up the finale too. So if this is just like a glimpse of what that's going to be like, I'm super excited to get through the rest of this. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, as always. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.